Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Yankees look for their 7th straight victory next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Now 1 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Everyone up. First pitch of the game. Understand why the man off spot.
At the plate, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder.
He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1 home.
That's the ball.
Martinez stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Carew is there. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Mike Messina gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
And now here is Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Carew.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch on the way. Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So stepping in is Tim Raines. His career line against Wheeler. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Wheeler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now at the plate here is Wade Boggs. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Into the box, Jorge Posada, and he fouls this one off. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 21 homers and 51 runs batted in. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Soriano at second. Boggs is over at first with one away. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. Over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And Posada can't come up with it here as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's outside. Ball. Two balls, no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Harper. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yanks strand a pair. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And now in the box, Bryce Harper. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 18 for him on the campaign, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso.
Batting fifth.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Number 9.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The catcher.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
1-1.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So next to bat will be Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here comes Tino Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
First pitch of the AB now, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, what a play! How about that? Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
That's shortstop.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting 9.
So next to hit is Zach Wheeler. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to dig in, Rod Carew, who's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Carew.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And now Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and it's fouled away. He's got the average up to 307 here, 17 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 gone with a runner at third, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Raines takes his lead at third with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ready now is Jorge Posada. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number. That brings up Alec Bohm. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really on a roll on the hill right now. He rolled through it again. Remember, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And this is taken in for the second out.
The right fielder,
digging in next, Bryce Harper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Minnie Minoso.
Number
So
9.
watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Mike Mussina.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Gregorius has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter flew out last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McCutchen is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Singled last time up. 1-0 pitch. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. JT Realmuto will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Line towards center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Up next, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off.
Wheeler.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. So now here is Tino Martinez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Tino Martinez.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Next to hit is Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and one now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, Tim Raines, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rod Carew.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now back, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. Pitches high, the throw is low, and he can't make the pick. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 3-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-1 pitch. Slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Bryce Harper stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. 1-0 the count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. 6 innings complete, all square. Archie Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh, Cecil Fielder is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Wade Boggs is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper looks up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada.
The catcher.
And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Mike Messina, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Minoso is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Alan Trammell will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 71, Alan Trammell.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Minnie Minoso, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That's the ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Raines is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in will be JT Realmuto. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Opposite field to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-2. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gene Segura will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? Swing and a line drive. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Now this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 1-2.
2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach
the batter.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Next for New York, Tino Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2.
2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Rounded down the third baseline. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 33.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Nope. Ball. 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They're up 3-2. Gene Segura standing in, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard to the right side, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Rod Carew is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 to Rod Carew.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Alec Bohm waits on deck. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alec Bohm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Now to the plate, here is Andrew McCutchen. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. From the belt, the pitch. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Minnie Minoso is on deck. Hit hard back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he's safe.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
So far this year against Southpaws, Minoso hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fouled away. This one's down to third. Boggs gloves it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead this one 4-3. Christine Mathewson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the Darryl Strawberry will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. There's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And stepping in, Alan Trammell.
The second baseman.
And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Yankees.
The Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here. But I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In the air now, out to right field. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Boxberger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Christy Mathewson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors.